Yo, 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 it's your boy. I be cheating. You feel me? Yeah, we back again. Okay, this video is going to show y'all and explain to y'all the expertise system. We have a lot of people that's coming back to the game um, that hasn't been up to speed of what's been going on, what we have been dealing with, what changes they made. I'm pretty sure, as y'all know, that the Heartbreaker build. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's not good. It's still pretty strong, but they did nerf it. This is an update from the last time that I explained. Last time I explained it, they did nerf it. Um, it is now addictive damage and not multiplicative damage anymore. Same as intimidate for the ones that is still thinking that intimidate and adrenaline rush is still popping. It's not. Dookie, straight trash. But it is not amplified damage anymore as it used to be. Intimidate used to give you 35% amplified damage, but now it's addictive damage now, and it gives you up to 35%. It's 7%. I think it's 7% for every bar of bonus armor that you have for a certain amount of seconds. The longer you have it, the stronger that buff is. That damage buff it takes way too long. By the time you don't push somebody or you engage a fight, they burst damage you down. Your bonus armor is gone. So it's no point. Trash, like I said. They have a spotter, perfect spotter, gives you it increases
Agent down.
20% damage to post enemies. Okay, so now everybody is wondering, as pertaining to the spotter, is the regular spotter better or is the perfect spotter better? And each his own. I like the regular spotter better because it's amplified. The perfect spotter is not amplified. Um, so to me, I like all the amplified damage. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like it hits harder to me. So 9 times 10, you see my builds. I'll be running regular spotter. I'll really too much won't be running perfect spotter like that. But I am gonna get into this expertise table. So as you see, I'm 20. Was a very long grind. But okay, so every item in the game, you have every item from guns, gear, name items, exotics, pistols, your specialization, um, skills, all that. Even skills that you have not even used or even thought about using, you have to use it to get it proficient. Um, there's some items that you have to get, like the EMP sticky from, I want to say is Roosevelt Island that you got to do. You got to do it on heroic. Yeah. In order to get that, you need that. Just so you know. And I know some people is like, yeah, I don't got to worry about the traps. I don't got to worry about certain skills. Yeah, you do, because you got to get it proficient. Um, I will tell you this: 340 items out of the 343, you have to get proficient in order to become 20. It's not set in stone. It's not set in stone, but as you can see, I got 341 proficient out of 343, and I'm a little bit above 20. It's still, so it obviously it didn't average out. We're supposed to be getting new guns, new gear, so my understanding when it was broken when it first came out, you had people that was level 30. You couldn't even reach. You ain't even supposed to reach level 30 yet. It was broken, but they fixed it. So now it boosts everybody back to where it's not gonna go no further than 20. So just so y'all know, y'all might want to get y'all grind on because in a minute it may be 30. It's not set in stone, but coming by looking at this chart, as you see, I got a little bit of segment over the 20 that is gonna be 30 or it's gonna go up. Okay, so the best way I can say to start out, put on some gear. Um do the best efficient way that you're gonna do it. You wear one of these pieces at a time. You can do whatever gear that you want to do. You can start off with. You could do Providence. You could put Grupo. You put 4 or 5 pieces on. Wear it. Take your butt to countdown. Everybody's crying about no, countdown is not the way to go. Yes, it is. I didn't start going to the summit and doing the summit farm until I was 19. Reason why? Because I needed the kill XP. I did the kill XP from helping my clan members run through characters, equipped gear that I didn't use or exotic items, because after a while when you run countdown, it's just like the summit. You can put whatever gear as your target loot, and you can pick it all up. When you go into countdown, go in there with an inventory of maybe 60 items. Maybe 60 items. So you can pick up all the gear, so you ain't be running through it. You're not running through it and you're just trying to look through all the gear while you killing NPCs. It takes too much time. Pick it all up and you worry about it when you come back here to the base operations. Like I said, wear 5 pieces on it. Don't worry about that you're not hitting. You're not worried about all that. You're worried about picking up all the gear for that one piece. You can wear it and get the kill XP, and you can pick it up and donate it. The easiest way for you to do that is when you go in here and you go to this. When you pick up gear or guns or anything, and most people we used to deconstruct it. Don't deconstruct it. Mark it as junk. Mark it as junk. When you come here, you press the square button and hold it. It donates all that gear that you got as junk. It donates it and puts it in the table. So as over time, you're gonna see the yellow ring go around the circle of your expertise up there. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot expertise a gun that is not proficient. You have to wear that gun or use that gun or donate that gun until it's proficient and it has that shield with the star in it. That's what you want to see on every piece of gear that you use. And I will say this. I go to breaking this down. Okay, so when you go in here, I know you're wondering, okay, do I have to get every piece proficient? No. You get one piece proficient, it's for all that brand set. It's for all those guns. You don't have to, every time you get a new gun, you do not have to get a proficient. Once that brand set or that gun is proficient, it's proficient throughout all your characters, all of that. The only thing that's going to be, you see how I got these Uzina pieces. I got one of these pieces I got marked up to 11. You don't see the other pieces marked up to 11. Every time you expertise something, and another thing, I'm going to tell you this, so you don't be wasting materials, because materials is very, very valuable right now. Don't expertise nothing that you're not going to use. Don't even waste the materials, because materials is hard to get. I'm gonna get into it, a way to get your materials and how to do all your materials. But like I said, one item you can expertise at a time. Don't expertise items that you're not going to use, because it's not going to do you no good. But like I said, especially with these pieces, now as far as the specializations, whatever specializations you have equipped, you gain XP. It takes a lot longer, but over time, you will get these proficient. There's more than one way to get these items proficient, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to confuse y'all. It takes too long. I get that. I get that. It takes too long, but that is more than one way. It's more than one way to get get expertise. I mean, I don't want to confuse y'all by telling y'all everything all at one time. I want to space it out to let y'all know all the different ways to get it proficient. But I'm just going by the basic way, to kill XP by wearing the gear, getting items from Countdown, because that's going to be your best farm right now, and donating. Keep donating until that is proficient. Now, I'm also going to this too. Okay, so on my gear, say you got an exotic. I'ma just equip the exotic. Okay, so there's exotic and named items don't count as that gear piece. So the named items and the exotics, you have to wear them. You need to at least have one piece of each exotic because either you have to wear it in order to get it. Now, I'm going to get into it. If you don't have that exotic or you don't have that named item, I'm going to explain also later on in the video what you need to do and what's going to be another efficient way to get it proficient. Items, you know, even with the field research from your specializations, you get certain guns like the Savage Wolverine, the Stinger, and all those other items that you may not. You know, you said you was like me. Fuck it, I'm not gonna be doing all of that. I'ma just buy that. I'ma just buy it. I'ma just buy them from the store, and I get all the specializations. I ain't gotta worry about it. Is a way all around that. Another thing, pistols. Nobody really uses their pistol. I see people that's expertise in they. At one time, there was a damage glitch where if you had everything, your specialization and everything, expertise up, it stacked damage on your primary and secondary weapon. Well, they fixed that. So for the ones that took advantage of that exploit, you stupid. You just waste the materials that you won't get back. Um, but like I said, with pistols, your best way, every pistol that you pick up, make sure that you have one of each. Make sure you wear it till it's proficient. You can destruct it, do whatever you want to do with it. You know, it's just make sure that as you pay attention to these items, as you pay attention, you make sure that you pay attention to all these items, all these guns, because you have to get every single one of these motherfuckers. You got to get every single one of them proficient. It's gonna take you a minute though, but you know, you go to countdown and you get them and you donate them all at so many times. For weapons, I want to say it's 20. It's 20 of these weapons to get it proficient from 1 to 10. Um, Gear, it's 100 items of that same item to get it proficient from 0 to 10 to get it proficient. Um, but named items and exotics is 20. It's not 100. Whether it's gear, it's devil with the ground goal. I tell you that much. Yes, pimps, you right. I ain't gonna lie, cause that 20 for Mars, whoo, that been hitting. Huh? I'm telling you, that EB at 20 is hitting. Well, you gonna definitely feel it. What else I'm gonna go to? Okay, so what's else? Okay, so boom. I already know it hit. I know. Oh yeah, I know. Cause I know you probably got one too. Are you bullshit? All right, so I'm gonna go down here to the materials. This is another way I can go to it. This ain't the only way. All right, so as you see, I got a lot of materials. Didn't always used to look like that. Um, Say this is another farm that a lot of people is doing too. You create another character. You create depending on your watch level. When you create another character, you're gonna you're gonna get scavenging points. Scavenger points. I wouldn't worry about any of these other ones right here. Only thing you're gonna worry about is printer filament. You're not gonna buy them from this menu. What you're gonna do is it's this another way. It's very time consuming. You're gonna buy the credits. Keep buying the credits. We keep buying these credits. Keep buying these credits. You're gonna go over here to this bench right here, and you buy the cheapest mod you can possibly find, which would be this one. You buy them and buy them and buy them and buy them and buy them. You break them down. You buy 100 of them. You break them down. You get 600 printer filaments. Good trading with you, agent. Okay, so now you're wondering why printer filaments. I say I go in here. Let's see. I got an item in here that I ain't got proficient. I'm gonna explain to you. Let me see. I got one in here. I think Savage Wolverine. All right, so I select Savage Wolverine. I press L2, and now all my materials comes up that I could possibly donate. Go all the way down. Do not press X and donate all material. You're gonna fuck yourself like that. Go down and make sure you press X. Boom, 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 boom. You keep pressing X for all the printer filmers that you may have. It takes about 3,000 of them to get from one. No, I'm only 12 and I have friends that's 20, so I already know. I don't got to hurry up though before it's. Yeah, I get that. I know it. Uh, Now you got to press. You press X. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on. And it takes about 3,000 of the printer filmers to get one item, to get it from 0 to 10 to get it proficient. But that's gonna be a grind because you gotta continue making characters to get them, and it don't make no sense for you to be making characters if you are below 1,000 or even a little bit over 1,000. You're not gonna really see the benefit to you like 2,000, but you can make a character. You're gonna get some points, so you know it'll help you out. But really, anywhere in the range from 1,000 to 1,500, it's a waste of your time because you're not getting that many points. So you done did all of that grind for everything, but you're not getting that many points, so it's not really effective. But if you're like a watch level like what I am now, I just got the 31. I'm gonna get at least 31. So take 800 from that. Let's just round it up to 32. Take 800 from it. I get 2,400 points. That's nasty. You feel me? That's real nasty. You know what I'm saying? I buy hella printer filmings and just boost everything up real fast, real fast, real fast. But like I said, it's time consuming. All right, so now I'm also going to get into the fact that you're going to need materials. So as you're doing that, let me go to one. Let me go to a gun that I'm not using so I can explain it to y'all better. Oh, I got one. Okay, so I ain't got this one proficient. All right, so in order to put expertise onto it, you come in here, you select the gun that you want to add expertise to. You will not be able to upgrade this gun if you are level 3 expertise that's in that circle. You cannot upgrade it past that until you become that level to put on your gun. So don't you get to that level, you're at 3, you like, damn, I'm gonna go ahead and expertise this thing to 10. You can't do that if you ain't 10. You know what I'm saying? It's basically the best way I can explain this expertise thing is basically like Call of Duty. You gain experience for using the gun. You know what I'm saying? But in a sense, you're always gonna have to come back to this table to upgrade it. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to get that extra damage, and the damage on your guns, the expertise that you put on your guns is extra weapon damage. Um, you like on this FAMAS right here, I got 11 on it. It's not a FAMAS that I really use because everybody uses Optimus. I don't. Optimus is alright. I don't like it too tough, but it's cool. But it's measured for me, so I'm cooking everybody with that motherfucker. You hear me? That measure hit different. It hit real different. But as like I was saying, you need materials. This is the materials that you're gonna take. You're gonna take basically Call of Duty 2, or basically like Call of Duty 2 is basically how you have a certain level to get a certain. Yes, very true. Very true. You can't get a certain gun until you unlock it and you become that level. Very simple. That was the easiest way I could to break that down. All right, so in order to even expertise your gun, you need materials. You see, it takes 235 steel. I think that's titanium. I think that's titan. Yeah, that's titanium. 150 titanium. That sucks. That sucks. I'm so sorry about that, fellas. I'm so sorry about that. You just kicked me out. That's tough right there. That's real tough.
Safe area.
Sorry about that, y'all. It did to me like 10 minutes ago in PvP.
An agent is back online.
Bro, that's tough. Since update deltas and blue screens all day, yeah. Yeah, cause I just got one. That's tough though. But I'm gonna get back to where I was at. Yeah, I was in for Mars. All right, so like I was saying, you need 235 steel, you need 150 titanium, and you need 300 receiver components. You get receiver components by breaking down guns. That is probably the easiest receiver components and protective fabric you get for breaking down gear pieces. Those are the most easiest thing to farm for. You're gonna get that regardless. Um, you can get the steel from breaking down sniper rifles and stuff like that up to so many. But like I said, your best efficient way to get that, and you'll also get it from breaking down green gear pieces like True Patriot, all of those other stuff. But like I said, create new characters. You can use your scavenging points to up all your materials. You're definitely gonna run through so many characters because I've done it. I hated it. I hate grinding. I hate PVE.
An
But
agent from your
they
clan
forced our
has
hands
joined your
on that
team.
one. We had no choice. Um, from 1 to 5, you're gonna use these. You're gonna use the poly whatever it is with the P, and titanium and receiver components. When you get to 5 and you get to 6, you're gonna start
A
using
clan member
new
has joined your
things.
team.
You're gonna start using shade calibrations, field recon, and receiver components. And once you get to 10, you're gonna start using exotic components. Now I'm going to explain to you how you get the exotic components. Say you're in the dark zone, you know what I'm saying, you pick up these pestilence that drop all the time, ninja bite knee pads you get from supply drops. If you already have them, break them down. You get a receiver component. Um, there is another farm that you can do. When you're doing countdown, you're gonna get hunter coins. You're gonna get coins for completing objectives and everything like that from countdown. And this is where your coins go. You can buy these exotic components every time you get an exotic component, even if it's an exotic that you don't have. If you don't have it, keep it. But if you do have it, break it down, get that exotic component. You get them from here. When we get them global events, you come to the seasons. You're gonna want to farm summit, like I did. You're gonna get stars. Every 20 stars, you can buy an exotic cash. Yeah, all this week till yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't in the dark zone like that. I was getting hella invites. But I was grinding for the exotic components because I need them in order to expertise my gear. Because after I think like 15, you need 5 of them. To get it from 19, you need 9. I think 17 is 8. It's 6 at 16. 17 is 8. 19 is 9, and 20 is 10 exotic components. And like I said, they're rare to come by, but you can buy them from there. They also have another exotic farm. Every 8 minutes, every 5 minutes, whatever, you create a new character from one. Um, when you get to the White House, you boost your character to level 30 from this menu here. You go to the store, you go to add-on, and it's going to give you the option to boost your character. You press and hold X, then when you go in there, you're going to do this project right here. You're going to do this project, donate all those items, but before you do that, you make sure you go to the blueprint vendor and share your materials, share your blueprints. You do that, you get an exotic cash, you break it down, you get up out of there, delete character, do it again, over and over. It's that simple. They even have videos out there to do it. If y'all need me to do a video of how to really do it, if y'all don't already know, let me know. I will do a video on it. Make sure you put a comment down there, and if I see it, I'll make sure that I do the video.
Good to see you, Agent.
What else? Okay, so we are going to get into. I know a lot of people are wondering what builds is meta right now.
Always good to see you.
Another thing, you have materials. You know, field recon. There's several ways you get field recon. You can do summit. Keep doing the floor 10 farm. You get 4 every time you complete it. You go to the dark zone, do landmarks. You get field recon. Do control points in open world. You get field recon. The field recon is you need that for everything. Anything you're trying to expertise or anything you're trying to do, you need field recon. So you're gonna want to rack that up. You can also come here with your materials. You can buy your use your materials and craft it. You know what I'm saying? Shade calibration is very expensive, so I wouldn't advise you to do that. Keep running countdown, opening them crates, them black boxes that you're gonna be getting and killing them bosses and killing them hunters, and they drop shade calibrations. You know, you're gonna rack up on that really fast. Keep running countdown over and over and over. But yeah. Alright, so let me make sure I save that. Make sure I got that saved. Yeah, I do. Okay. Alright, so damage to armor meta builds. This is what's meta right now. It's what everybody's using. Some people are okay, so I got mine different. Some people is rocking it with the Matador, but I'm not rocking it with the Matador. I had to switch my Matador from my other character in order to put it on here because I just got another one, double crit, with a blue on it. But I didn't have it before yesterday, so I still had this one. This is what I'm using. 1.7. Rocking it with the Catharsis mask. For people that's not understanding how to use the Catharsis mask and they're wondering why people are staying alive and they can't kill people. As you are taking damage, you get weapon damage for taking damage of 1% up to 30 times. So you get an extra 30% weapon damage before it procs. That's a lot of damage on top of the base damage that you're already getting from your gear, your attributes, your crit chance, crit damage, weapon damage boost from your gun, your expertise level, all of that. Now, everybody think that 4 people that's running the group, you're thinking that, oh, they're using a healer because every time you turn around, you're seeing that they keep proccing their green things on the floor. It's nothing but a purge. It's called it's a green cloud that heals you. What's up, Dizzy? It's a green cloud that heals you. All you have to do is run in it. Like if y'all play Division 1, you know they used to drop the heals on the floor, the whole team run through it. It's like triage. That's what you do. Make sure you have some people, it's not really going to make a difference, but it does help. Some people is rocking income and repair mod on the mask as well, on top of the income and repair and armor regen that you get. You know, this is a very good mask because you get damage and you get healing from it. And if people got you on a status effect, when you run in that cloud, like how Berserk worked before. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've heard about Berserk, but I wasn't here for Berserk. I came back into the game, well, Division 2 about 2 years now. So when y'all had all the talents on every piece and everything, I wasn't here for none of that. I've heard about the Berserk talent and all these other talents that they was saying was really good and was very OP. I remember when y'all said health was meta at one point in time. Yeah, all of that. All of that, I missed all that. I missed all of that. I didn't come until the meta was Lady Death, Intimidate, Adrenaline Rush. I'm going to keep it G with y'all. I ain't going to cap to you. But that's basically what this mask is. Everybody used to complain about these skill builds. These skill builds are too, powerful. Like you can't fight them. The developers said, you know what? This was their anti-problem to that, because You get healing, you get healing, you get damage, and the status effects are removed away when you walk into the cloud. So you're taking damage, and you can basically negate the status effects to a certain extent because they are still pretty strong. You're running that. You running the main things is people's running it with. You can run it with a Seska, run it for Grupo. I'm running it with a Grupo because I get that extra crit chance, crit damage. I don't too much care about the damage. There's an argument between damage to armor and damage to target out of cover. Some people say damage to target out of cover is stronger than damage to armor. I come to realize damage to armor could be better. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's a lower number, but it's each his own. If you like damage to armor, you can run two-piece walker contractors. You don't have to run the fox prayers. Some people running it like that. I see some people running it with the fox prayers and two-piece walker. You know what I'm saying? Get that 5%, try to kind of balance it out some. You know what I'm saying? It's all basically depending on how you want to run it. I run it with the Fenris to get that 10% weapon damage. That's why my FAMAS is at 84 with it at 20. So don't think just because you have a build like this and then you look at your damage and it's not 84 or whatever the case may be. And the reason why is because it's at 20. I got it at 20. I got double crit on here with the adrenaline rush for my extra survivability. When I push, cause I play very aggressive. In a team, a lot of people know cheating, so they see cheating, they gonna focus the fuck out of me. You feel me? They ain't gonna bullshit with me. So every time I step in the dark zone, I gotta be on my A game. I run it at high armor because low armor is just not gonna do it. I remember when I came, 1.3, 1.5 was the sweet spot. It's no longer the sweet spot. You taking way too much damage. And rocking the Catharsis Mask with a low armor build, it's not going to do you any good because you're not going to stay alive enough long enough for the Catharsis Mask to proc. That's the trick to it. Also, I'm running the Fox Prayers for the out of damage to target cover. I like doing ones with you when I see you. Shit fun. Fuck you, baby. Fuck you, baby. GG's, though. GG's, my boy. I'm running the Fox Prayers for the damage to target out of cover. I also have it on my gun, so that gives me 18% damage to target out of cover. That's multiplicative. Know the difference between multiplicative and additional damage. Damage to target out of cover, GG's. Definitely cheat. So damage to target cover is for players that is out of cover that you're face tanking. Enemies that you are face tanking, you're going to get that damage. But if they're in cover and you got the damage to armor, it does not work. Does not work. It negates it. It negates it. Damage to armor stays active whether they're in cover, whether they're out of cover, all of that. So that's why some people may say that it is better. Okay, so another thing. A lot of people is running shields. You still have these dorks that are still running shields. Dickheads. So now they put an animation because they NSYNC is no longer a popular talent. Some people still use it, most people don't. NSYNC used to be procced with the shield and decoy. You get that burst damage from the NSYNC when NSYNC procs, because now you got 3 different ways to proc it. Now the shield does not proc it, so that deterred people away from the shield, and they thought they was gonna keep the shields. But now when you shoot the shield and their shield breaks, it now disorients you as if somebody hit you with a Banshee pulse. Some people said, yeah, I'm gonna be smarter than developers. I'm gonna put 100% hazard. I bet you I won't get disoriented. Dummies, you do. It's still an animation. It's not considered a status effect. It's an animation for your shield breaking. That was the way to use to get people away from the shields to make different builds, to make different ways to fight. Um, so now the meta is people are running defender drones. I got my defender drone at 14. Ben had it at 14. I just been bullshitting. I could have been put it at 20. But think about it. And PvP, that's basically 12% damage negation that I'm getting. So for the people that as you got your defender drone up and people are shooting at you, is throwing bullets off for you, and at the same time it's proccing your catharsis mask. Your armor look like it ain't going nowhere. Your armor is going somewhere, but it's not going nowhere as much because once that catharsis mat procs, now you get that healing, you're back up. May not even proc your unbreakable. So now they got to proc the unbreakable. It makes you really, really tanky. You know what I'm saying? You strafe around your movement. Your movement is a big key to PvPing or PvEing because enemies, even the PvE guys, they are gonna focus you. And these NPCs hit hella hard. Hella hard. You feel me? So, I got One Piece Walker for the damage, double crit with a blue on it. I couldn't ever get a chest piece with Unbreakable that I could put a blue on. Only one that I managed to get was a Providence one where I put a blue on it. In the beginning, I didn't know nothing about putting a blue on the chest piece, like that'll be, the thing. But it helps with moving pieces around where you need armor, where you don't need armor. When you do the chest piece and it has a blue on it with Unbreakable, whether it be Fenris Grupo or Seska or Walker Harris, those are the main four that people are trying to get Walker double crit with Unbreakable to put a blue on. If you can get any one of those, it changes what you can put in different places, where you can put a blue at or where you don't need a blue at, or switch it out. However, it may put. Some people still running Firewall. They are supposed to be remapping the specialization. They are supposed to be remapping the specialization. They're still working on devs are still working on it. Because it's not done yet. They don't want to release it too early because it may be broken like everything else. But they making some changes. Doesn't really make a difference because somebody's gonna find something out the ordinary. What else? Oh, another one. So, everybody that got the Heartbreaker build. Anti-Heartbreaker build. Face me with this build on, you're fucked. I'm just let you know that now. Or anybody. Pulse resistance. Everybody was thinking that the meta was gonna be pulse resistance, 3-piece system corrupt, 3-piece y'all. Getting that 130% pulse resistance. Damn dummies. Why would you put all of that pulse resistance? Because once you're at 100, you're pulse resistant. They have a team now I've seen on YouTube just to help focus on PP and a team. Yeah, that is true. And what we really asking for, we asking for New York to be the dark zone. Big map of the dark zone. Let's see if we get it. Alright, so pulse resistance. 3-piece y'all. Now mind you, y'all pieces are hard to come by. They are DC exclusive. You can by chance craft some of these pieces, but you can't craft them all. Like the backpack, you cannot craft. You have to get that from the dark zone. I just happen to get one with double crit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, beautiful backpack. Oh, and I ain't got it as a favorite. I gotta make sure I put it as a favorite for the loot goblin get me. Alright, so biggest thing, you have to farm mods either in the summon. Yes, New York would be lit. This shit is gonna be so many people. Yeah, I'm thinking like 64. I'm thinking like 64 people in one dark zone at a time. Because think about it, New York is so big. Takes that whole map just full of people Warzone, dead Warzone. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit. You hear me? You hear me? I could really get busy, you know, cause I be cheating. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Y'all need to farm for the 10% pulse resistance mod. It makes room so you don't have to use two 8% or oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You already know how I go down in the dark zone. You know we lit. You already know what it is. All right, so like I was saying, farm mods get that 10%, so you don't gotta wear two nines or two eights. You know what I'm saying? So you're not missing out on some crit. That'd be your best bet. You can run it. You can run this so many different ways. You don't have to use Grupo, Seska, Fenris like how I got it. You could do Foxperry knee pads. It all depends on how y'all pieces fall and if you can get them with double crit, whatever. I've had some people talking about all red builds. They're all right. They are all right if you're playing in the back and you have a team. But to be trying to face tank somebody with a lot of armor, yeah, we got a lot of armor now. I mean, I even got some builds with 2 million on them. You got some people with 2.4 million that I seen the other day in the dark zone. You got cooked though. You know what I'm saying? I cooked them real good because we cooking, but it wasn't easy though. You got to have some skill to play with that, and you got to have some skill to beat that. Not you ain't just about to face tanking with no all red build and think this is shit gonna be gravy, because it's not. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I'm also running it. Some builds I run with the firewall for the med kit. Like I said, I play very aggressive. I like to push like 2-3 people and kill two, 3 people. I may go down, I may not. All depends on how much damage they putting out, how much damage I'm putting out. But firewall, pushing on the med kit, that a lot of people do, which is very consistent when you're pushing multiple people. Some people think, oh, he's not taking any damage, or he's taking damage, he doesn't have regen, and he's steady gaining armor. Yeah, because I pushed you on a med kit, dummy. Decoy, use that. You know what I'm saying? Specialize it. It can trick an enemy real good. He'll be shooting at your decoy. You come up behind him, boom, blow his heads off. You know what I'm saying? Gotta use tactical, baby. Tactical. Yeah, yeah. Shit. With that 20, you'll take 4 down with the right movement. That's a fact. Or 5, because I did it without Unbreakable. Ex Butler, how he felt. Ooh. It has been when I'm sniping a pop a decoy and moving it. Yes, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one, because I have not seen nobody run what I'm thinking about making one of my clan members. You haven't seen my run. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, because if I run my mouth too much, somebody gonna make that build. I'll be mad, because I ain't gonna get the credit for it. But alright, so as you see the numbers, sheesh, a little too hard here, a little too high right there. Alright, so when you come in here and you try out your gun, you try out your build, you want to see how much damage you're doing, make sure you put it on elite. Make sure you put it on elite. Come to the shooting range. You want to see how fast. I want to say players do not have as much armor as these NPCs. These NPCs are very, very tanky. If you want to see how good you will with a player, you melt someone like that. You melt one of these elites like this, or if you're not satisfied with that, do a named item. See how fast you melt them. If you melt them, you can pretty much pay attention and do an estimate of how quick you will melt a player or two. You know what I'm saying? I might have to clip that one. You know what I'm saying? But the talent. Like I said, measured is my baby. Measured, got a lot of bodies with measured. You know what I mean? Optimus is alright, but like I said, that each his own. EB, that EB talk. You know what I mean? You gotta proc that tenacity on these folks. You know what I'm saying? When they push you like 4 or 5 people, and you 4 or 5 people and you still standing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's really all I can get into. Yeah, I covered the fact that you can use your printer filaments and all of that. And like I said, it's a grind. It's a real grind. If you have multiple characters, make sure you do these projects. Make sure you do these two projects. Make sure you do these two projects. Get them exotic caches. Do that legendary. Get that exotic cache. Get with some folks that be doing them legendary. Be running them things. Run through them things. Get that exotic cache. I gotta show you my EV build. It's cheesy. I already know. And so that's but yeah, those are the two builds that you will see a lot of people running. The damaged armor and this pulse resistance. People are running spotter too with the perfect spotter. I ain't gonna show y'all that. I ain't gonna get into that one. I'm still working on that. But people are running the perfect spotter. Some people feel like with the Kingbreaker, some people still feel like the spotter the perfect spotter hits harder. I mean, like I said, it's each his own. But if there's anything that I didn't get a hold of, or something that I didn't, feel free. Oh, another thing. For the new returning people that is coming back to the game, clean your stash. Please clean your stash. Guns that you're not using, don't deconstruct them. Donate them into the library. Oh man, people that's coming back to the game. I forgot one thing. Boom. You come here. Make sure you go to this library. Go to the library. Assault rifle from SMG is the most that people use. Shotguns too. These are the three things that most people use. And marksman rifles. Make sure you got all your talents in here. Please make sure you got all your talents in here, because you got a lot of damage talents that you need to be able to re-roll them on guns that you get that may be better than the ones that you already have. Optimus, Strained, Sadist, Ranger. People sleeping on that still. Got a mean one. 1.3 spotter with that Ranger. I reach out and touch you from the track stars. Yeah, them ones with 2 million armor with that regen. Get up out of here. Back to the checkpoint. Flatline. Make sure you put these and measured. Make sure an Optimus. NSYNC, it's probably already in there. But this is the new talent right here, Flatline, that they put in the game when they did this update. Make sure you put that thing in there. Make sure you go to your chess pieces. Make sure you have all your talents in here. Every single one of them, because you never know how the game may change and the meta may change. Make sure you go to your backpacks. Make sure you have all these talents in here, because you're going to need them. You can make a lot of different builds. The game is now versatile, where different builds and different strategies that you can make will work. It ain't the only one. Okay, no doubt. So, different versatile of builds that you can possibly make. Some people is running Perfect Optimistic, which is the new Yuzina backpack called the Setup. Anybody's rocking it with the Scorpios, the shotguns, the marksman rifles. You're getting that amplified damage. Like I said, that is really good. No doubt. I'm gonna get with you on that. And like I said, it's different builds. Your play style. Everybody's play style is different. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's way of builds is different. I can't say that my builds or my play style will work for somebody that doesn't play aggressive, play passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Your build setup is gonna be a lot different than mine. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that my way is the only way. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to let you know. I get cooked too. You know what I'm saying? I get cooked too. I ain't saying I'm invincible. Yeah, I be cheating though. But you know what I'm saying? That's just my name. I don't really be cheating. You know what I'm saying? But I get cooked too. I'll be the one to tell you. Sometimes I may push in there and not see that there's 7 people back there. I mean, I may think it's 3. Other ones could be on decoys back there, and I rush up in there and get cooked. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the game. You gonna die. Don't be scared to die. Don't be scared to you play as a team. Don't be scared to sacrifice yourself in order to get 3 people killed and you got 1 left running. You got 3 people still up. They can kill that person. Man, undenied. You know what I'm saying? You can talk your shit. You feel me? But yeah, that is gonna be it. I hope I covered everything. If there's anything that I haven't covered, make sure you leave a comment below. I will get with you. If there's any type of video that you would like for me to make, I will make it. Just put it down in the comment. What any question that you may have, I will answer them. But make sure you like and subscribe. I be cheating, and we out.